All right, good morning. Take two. Uh, I got the dog leashes in one hand and my thoughts in the other. Again, I forgot about this holding the dog so they're quiet routine. I was in the car the other day recording out by the mailboxes. I told this story for 20 or 30 minutes, really getting into it. And then when I was done, I looked down and it didn't record. Pain in my ass. So here goes again. This is the Upstate uh, Cadillac sneak up story. We were in our 20s, but still 12. And the boys were going up to Moopsville, upstate Gilboa. Moops had like 80 acres up there on a reservoir next to a reservoir or something. And there was a KOA campsite right outside the land. And that's where you went through to get in through the KOA campsite. And then you had to drive down a path right in the middle of the forest for about a quarter mile to the couple of trailers that uh, King Moops had up there, and they're hunting trailers. And we used to go up there and just drink, smoke, fart, fire, shoot guns, ride dirt bikes and stuff. And so the boys, the men boys, decided to go upstate. And I didn't feel like going for some strange reason. I don't remember why. And then they left. They took two or three vehicles, and I don't know if Spider was there, but it was Larry and Gomez and the Moops and a couple other maniacs, and they all left. And a few hours later, I'm like, shit, fuck, I should have went. So I says, and once I think of something, boy, there's no stopping it. Even if, that's why I'm careful thinking. Even if I just think something, I gotta freaking do it. So I go to another Moops that didn't go, and he tells me directions, and I write it down kind of. I had my caddy because I wanted some metal around me. I was tired of waking up in hospitals, and I put on my my camouflage khakis because I'm gonna sneak up on these guys now. Because Spider had us playing this game for years that we're still playing. You have to be aware of your surroundings, and if one of us comes up and touches you on the back of the neck in public without you seeing us, you're dead. So you're always supposed to have to be aware of your surroundings. So I'm gonna sneak up on these guys and try and get them. So Moops gives me directions. I get in the caddy. I got all my gear. Didn't bring Freddie the dog with me, lucky. And I head out. It's about a 3 hour trip. Took me about 6 hours because I got lost at the end. I kept missing one turn, and the name of the road was Wyckoff, and we had a damn teacher, Wyckoff, used to call him Wackoff in high school. And I forgot Wyckoff, and I passed Wyckoff 4 times, going 20 miles, then 40 miles each way before, you had to go 40 miles up there before you realize you're going the wrong way. And I don't know, I left at 5, should have been there at 8. It was like midnight. But I knew they'd be sitting around the campfire. Guarantee it, they'd be sitting around the campfire. And I was going to, have such a ball launching projectiles all around them while they sat at the campfire, watching them look, listen. It would have been hysterical. This is my plan. So I drive, 6 hours for a 3 hour drive. And I finally get there because I spot Wyckoff, god damn it. And once I get on Wyckoff, it looks familiar. And I go to pull into the KOA campsite, 2 people camping there, and in the middle of freaking Bear Mountain, 90 miles of forest. And I turned my car off, the Caddy, which was like sitting on your couch, driving, tunes cranking, leather seats. It was like a couch. So I turned the lights off in the Caddy, and I can't see my hand in front of my face. There's no moon. It's cloudy. There's no stars. Pitch black. There's one light bulb on the KOA on the other side of the building. I can't see my hand in front of my face, and I got to walk quarter or a half a mile through the woods, through this field to get to the trailers. So I go across the field. That's the field I heard Freddie come running across in the other story. And I get to where I kind of discern the path is going to be, and I'm going like a step at a time with my Bic lighter that's burning my hand, and but I don't want them to see me. I don't know how far they can see out through the woods, so I'm taking it with Helen Keller, step at a time, touchy-feely. And I also figured out that if you look up in the sky, there's two shades of black up there. The sky is black, but the trees are blacker. So that's how you discern where the path is, by looking up where the tree line goes. And you take a step, and you take a step, and you take a step. And it's taken another hour, but I'm Rambo at this point. So I see the cars that they had driven in. I couldn't drive down there. They would have seen my headlights or heard me. I parked a mile away. So I see their cars. I don't see a campfire. And I'm taking a step like every 5 minutes in case I made a noise. And painstaking and trying not to laugh the whole time. There's no campfire. They're not outside. What the hell is going on? How could this be? We'd be at that campfire until 5 o'clock in the morning, drinking, smoking, farting, cards, darts, guns, jokes, food. What the hell is going on? Why are these guys not at the campfire? What do I do now? So I figure I better let them know I'm here. So I open one of their car doors and I beep the horn, and I close the car door, and I scuttle off in the bushes. Nothing. I'm like, what the hell? These guys should be like on alert, shooting out the window by now. Because they have guns. I don't have guns. I don't do guns. Guns, politics, and money. Hate them all. I do it again. I beep a horn a little longer, back in the bushes. Nothing. As it turns out, that woke Larry. And the problem was the boys had did some lewds, man. You got any lewds? And they're all passed out. And Larry's like, you got to get up. Yo, somebody out there. The rednecks are coming, which was hysterical now that they thought it was the rednecks out there. You got to get up. Nobody's getting up. Larry's freaking out. So I'm, in the meantime, getting bored out there that there's no reaction. And I circle around like Rambo, the back of the trailers. And there's a way to climb up on the oil tank or something and get up on the roof of the camper. And naturally, I climbed up on the roof of the camper. And I'm walking. There's two trailers at an angle, so you can walk to the end of one, make a left, and walk to the end of the other, walk back, make a right, walk back, like a V. So I'm walking, and as it turns out, Gomez is trailing me inside the trailer with the shotgun pointed at the ceiling, saying to Lush, can I? Can I? Can I? Who does this? Who says that? How does this happen? I don't know. So I get bored. I start throwing cigarettes over the front of the door, the window, hoping they're looking out so they could see me. Then I go back down, and then I go out in the woods, and now they're all up, and they're all, it's like a beehive in there. And at one point, I'm throwing rocks at the building, at the trailer. They kick open the front door, and they come out with a shotgun. And Lewis throws a shot out. Oh, sorry, shoot. Lewis throws a shot out, and I hear the pellets hitting off the leaves around me because I was behind a tree, just sticking up from my body. And I hear the pellets around the leaves around me, and they think that, all right, we showed them, and they're posturing, and They're turning around to go back inside the door, and I let out with a scream like Tarzan, Rambo. Rah! They look like the Three Stooges trying to get through a doorway, all three at once. They could have shot each other. Hysterical, hysterical. And then maybe after that, I went up on the roof, and then I got bored, and they're freaking out. And that's why, Gomez was going to plug me through the roof. And then I kind of got bored, and I kind of came down, and I knocked on the front door, and they were so out of it. They're like, "Oh, man, what'd you do that for?" Didn't realize it was epic. And we went to bed, and it was the weirdest thing, but legendary. I don't think Spider was there because Spider was away at college, but I got the honor of the pleasure of writing this to him in a letter to college with full diagrams and maps and drawings. I think he probably still has that. So, Jeh, never do that to your friends. Very dangerous. That's the moral of the story. These pictures here, that's me gaily walking down Henry Avenue. No, that's me just having thrown a Frisbee. That's the follow through of a Frisbee throw, y'all. And that's Freddie, who loved to jump up and grab the Frisbee in my 80s shorts. And it's me and G on the bottom left there, the Bee Gees. And that's the actual Bee Gees on the right. Spider had to crack me up as I'm trying to make a serious face picture. You see his face? He just got done making a joke. Dude is in his own world, and I'm cracking up. And that's how we looked, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, hike. Love you guys. Love you, Jeff. Be safe, everybody. I'm trying to bang these out. I'm very busy, being sequestered and with the lawn and the dogs. Well, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.